Alrighty, we're going right into action. It's gonna be Russia against Austria. Talos versus Rambi. In a second. Go. Let us go. Jumping right into action here. Eisen against Angmar should be a lively one. And we're going right into action. And I appreciate that follow. Gollum is my father. Nice name. Appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Alright, spawning at the bottom hand side of the map, we're gonna have the red Isengard, Talos. And his opponent in the upper hand side of the map is going to be the blue Angmar player, Rambi. Alright, let's do it. Should be a very good match here for everyone to see. Both of these players are pretty good. They know how to play. They've been playing for a while. Should be quite a great matchup here. They should be pretty evenly matched, I would say. But let's see who will take it down. Oh yeah, the stream delay, yeah, I was kind of fixing some things there, yeah, that makes sense. It's a bit hard to tell if I'm back or not. Alrighty, so we're gonna have just standard builds coming out from both players. Gonna go into the racks plays, nothing fancy from either player there. And yeah, let's see how well they start off. We will start off on the best foot forward here. Seems like we're gonna have some creeping action, perhaps. Maybe even for both players, they might go into some creeping action at the start. Ah, cheeky Troll and Wolf Den coming out from Rambi as the second production building. That means he can get fast Wolf Riders out and really defend very easily against any kind of sword or crossbow attack. Has to be careful with pikes though. Don't want to build Wolf Riders against that. Should be fine here. We'll creep the troll down. Gonna take a little bit of losses here, but Isengard pikes are very strong. And they will take that one down. No problem there. Looks like Rambi's gonna go on the attack though first. We'll try to get some damage done. We'll scout the racks positioning here. Crossbows, it's gonna be hard to tell if they'll be out in time. He will camp the production though for now. Has the Wolf Riders in position. And we'll aggro onto that racks for now. Oh, Wolf Riders can go in now. Very nice play by Rambi there. Perfect execution there. Waiting for them to come out and parking those Wolf Riders, I believe. Just out of vision there. Perhaps they were in vision, who knows. But nice play all around by Rambi there, doing very nice. Although, Talos is gonna fall back here and we'll clean this up, but he might lose the racks here. Oh, it's gonna... yeah, racks does fall for Talos there. That's a very big loss for him. You do not want to lose that racks. That's gonna force him to really be on the back foot for a while, although he does have a Warg lair down, but it's not gonna really do too much. And losing that furnace as well from those Wolf Riders, ouch. Not the greatest of openings there, unfortunately, for Talos, but he can maybe make something happen with these two packs. He will get pressured in the back of his base, though. Yeah, losing that barracks really hurts a lot. There's no more really ways of defending yourself. And these little wargies are gonna try to really beat that back. It's gonna be tough though. Yeah, getting our racks is a crazy big deal. I'm not sure if we're gonna have any more games, May Shadow Facts, if, or any show matches today, unless you can get maybe SPQR to fight you in the tournament somehow, if he's even on. But afterwards, I believe we're gonna have another game, another series against Sauron and Talos, hopefully. If they are willing to still play. Alright, command points 300 for Rambi, which is kind of surprising. This is actually doing a lot of damage, it seems like. And 400 now for Talos. Talos will do some nice work here, taking out quite a few mills, it seems like. Taking out at least 2 there. And he will still be able to do some damage here, taking out some of these wolf from some of these doggos, and actually having these wargies coming in to the rescue as well against the doggos will push them away from his main force, and he will contest those Axors. In the meantime, we have Rambi pushing in, but Talos is already here to defend, has a pack of Urukai and wargies to defend there, should be fine. These 2 packs though are still going strong here, very tough indeed to really take down. Did a fantastic job back there, taking out about 2 mills there and some units. In the meantime, Talos gonna clean these guys up. Level 3 Thrall there will go down slowly but steadily. There he goes. And seems like Talos will sniff out another mill for himself. It's gonna be sold off. Don't really feed him any power points if you don't have to. Trying to expand again though. He's probably definitely starving for those command points. Talos 450 to 300. Yeah, he is supply blocked at the moment. Rambi trying to get back his mills into action. But he will try to get something done across the battlefield here. And Talos as well though, preparing an attack. They will meet each other here. And this actually might be a kind of... Ouch, running those Wolf Riders in, that's gonna hurt a lot. Seems like this will go heavily into Isengard's favor though. He has those Wargies here, coming to reinforce the battle. Will do some damage on the other side though, so he's not gonna be at a total loss. Nice surround by the Warg packs, picking off those Axe Thrower Thralls there. Really doing a fantastic job in the back line. And Rambi will do damage as well, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough. This is a buffed force of Urukai and Wargs. And he will go straight for that Barret. And he will definitely get it. It went down pretty much instantly there. Wow, very quick indeed there. And taking a bit of damage back at home. But I believe this is a lot more damage for him. Even losing that level 2 mill there. Potentially will lose this battle as well. Although getting some Wolf Riders into the action might help him out a bit here. Still a lot of Wargs left though. On the other side though, Gundabad's summon being used to really reinforce his position here. Warg Pit is in trouble though. But I believe this will be cleaned up as long as it gets some more reinforcements down there. And it seems like Talos will retreat from that combat. He's gonna save a level 3 Urukai pack, which is always nice to do. Save them for another time. Or even do some more damage with them. Pick off some of these Wolf Riders, which he actually might not quite. It's very low. He could snipe this one Wolf Rider pack potentially, but not quite. He will heal up in the end. Seems like he wanted to build a clan steading there, but decided to cancel it. Command points 625 now for Talos, Warchant and Crebain, and only 450 for Rambi. Just have summon Orcs and War Chant Dome. So we're going straight into that level 10 PowerPoint choice. In the meanwhile, seems like we're gonna have a bit of an engagement here, a bit of a skirmish between Wolf Riders and Wargs. And let's see who comes out on top here. Isengard definitely is a little bit of a stronger force here, quite a lot stronger in terms of units, but Rambi has a lot more out. He is doing a nice attack here with a ton of units. It doesn't seem like Talos has too much to play with here. He needs to get out some more reinforcements to really contest this. He is taking a bit of damage though. These Wolf Riders picked off quite a few furnaces already, it seems like. Buffs being used over here. Oh, Sharku is out onto the field now for Talos though. That's going to be very useful against those Wolf Riders, even picking them off already. Going to be useful against those Dúnedains as well, with that splash damage he has. You can also try to pick off the Thralls with that damage that Sharku has. A lot of Wolf Riders out for Rambi though. That Sharku is going to be extremely beneficial for him now. Look at that attack there, getting that cleave off. Has to be extremely careful not to get a giant splash hit on himself there. That would be very devastating. Alright, command points 475 for Talos and 550 now for Rambi. Rambi getting his way back into action, actually taking a lead there in command points. In the meanwhile, Talos is decided to go for devastation. That will help him out quite a bit, give him some extra resources. And it seems like he is building up an army worthy of Saruman himself here. Slowly but steadily. Nice trample by Sharku there. Bellwind being used there, it's gonna really mess them up a little bit. But it seems like, yeah, with this reinforcement, I believe Rambi will clean this up. Although there is a Sharku somewhere around here. There he is. He has to retreat on out. Level 3. And he will lose the remaining forces there. He also is coming in with the alerts and a reinforcement battalion of a pike and warrior squad. Hey there, Persona. Welcome back. Alright, this is not going to be enough, I feel like. Even with alerts in here. Even some snow trolls joining the action now. We'll go right into that Uruk swordsman battalion and we'll be able to clean them up. War Chant going down for Rambi there. We'll chase down this alerts. Taking a crazy amount of damage in the meantime, and he will actually lose alerts. Maybe even Sharku can't really afford to lose 2 of them. Ouch, that is a huge pick off there for Rambi. Not much left for Talos, he just couldn't really get out enough forces there. And Rambi was expanding rapidly across the map. It's 650 command points versus 675. Seems like Talos caught up a little bit, but he just doesn't have the forces necessary to really deal with all of this. Sharku will also go down, it seems like. Unfortunately, losing Sharku and Lurtz there in the end. I'm gonna be calling the GG. Fantastic play by both players there. Rambi though, taking it 1-0, played fantastic. Got himself back into the game, expanded well, and put on a little bit of a comeback towards like that middle-ish part of the match. Nice plays by Rambi. Alright, let's go to game 2. Maybe Talos will pull on through. And we'll see another, or see the first ace match of the day. Alright, let's save that one as well. And get set up real quick. Wait, why am I hosting? Let me join on in. Alright, time to set up the score and the next map. Alrighty, our next map will be Westfold. Westfold it is, and the score is Rambi up 1-0. And let's go into action. Is that the 10th match? World Championship today? I'm not sure. How many games have we had? They're kind of short though, because they were all 2-0s. We did have quite a few though. Rambo pulling through there. Alright, Isengard against men this time around. Talos will be sticking with Isengard on Westfold. And we're good to go. Game number 2 between Talos and Rambi will be underway here. Gonna be Isengard against Men of the West. Let's see how well they do here. Hopefully Talos can maybe make a comeback. Kinda wanna see an ace match today. Some more action, some close action. Alright, spawning in at the bottom right hand side, we're gonna have the blue Men of the West player, Rambo. And his opponent in the top left hand side is gonna be the red Isengard player, Talos. Alright. Isengard against men on Westfold. Rambi deciding to go with men against Eisen. Uh-oh, my mouse cursor is flying across the screen clicking buttons. I don't like that bug. Happens to me sometimes, I don't know why. But my mouse cursor likes clicking at the start of the game on random buttons. Without my control, which is very strange. There's a little bug. I think in the game though. Game Ranger bug. Alrighty, we're gonna have a standard opener there, and a not so standard opener over here. Gonna be having a good time here with those Cav forces there. And that's actually gonna work out extremely well against this. He will go straight into Urukai, and Rambi going straight into Gondor Knights. Gonna be a straight counter here coming out. Smooth jazz voice power for Rambo, most relaxing streamer. Thank you. Yeah, Solos is super comfy as well, mapping streams. Another great voice in the community, Solas with his super relaxing voice powers. Alright, looking quite bad now for Talos. Unfortunately, this starter is pretty much a hard counter to the Uruk start. Although pikemen are coming out, But this is gonna do quite a lot of damage in the meantime. Gonna take down at least 2 furnaces. Maybe even a 3rd one. These pikes... Actually, we'll just go on the attack now. He will lose about 3 furnaces there. Sold 1, lost 1, and we'll lose the 3rd. We'll just sell it. Rather unfortunate for Talos there. I mean... It's kind of rock, paper, scissors there. Rambo started with the cav opener. He went for the Urukai warrior start. But on the positive side of things, he could do quite a bit of damage here. I mean, there's nothing really here. I mean, 2 racks out though for Rambo. He needs to do a lot of damage very quickly before Rambo gets those units out. On the bright side though, he did manage to pick off these cav. Really might finish them off completely, actually. He will. Great pick off because Rambo did sell that stable, so he will never have cav ever again unless he rebuilds it. And looking very good for Talos now. Very smart move by him, just going across the map, knowing he has to do damage or he'll lose. Very smart play by Talos there. He can still do even more damage. He has 2 more troops coming. But feels like he's gonna maybe creep with them for now though. But losing a barracks and a farm here. And still doing quite an amazing job here of holding the line. Rambi did not have his buff. He used it on the horsemen. So he will have a tremendous disadvantage in this fight. Nice job here by Talos. Gonna pick off another farm here. Builder wasn't quite ready to make a wall hub, unfortunately there. And he will take down that farm. Losing pretty much every farm. Looking fantastic for Talos. Nice comeback. Can I sleep listening to you, please? Maybe. Alrighty, what do we have here? These Urukai are going to be taken down slowly but surely. They are in a shield wall, so they are quite tanky. On the other hand, Rambi is trying to creep though. He did creep 1 warg camp. We'll creep the 2nd one. Might get him back into the game here. But it is looking quite rough for Rambi right now. Let's see, command points. 400 for Talos and 400 for Rambi. Actually not looking terrible. Has to retreat on out of there though. Can't really afford to lose the level 2 pikes. He will get some damage done here though. We'll take out this farm maybe. They're kind of derping. I don't know what's happening there, but he will take that down. Good night, boys. Good night, Awe Hawe. Good of you to stop by. Appreciate that. And another farm. Actually, 2 farms gonna be taken down here. A nice little 2-prong attack by Talos. And that will put him up in supply for sure. Did a lot of damage. Archery range though for Rambi now. He's getting quite a force out onto the map. Talos has to be cautious there to not really feed him too much. Or to lose these troops. He definitely needs them for the defense. Nice war chant there and rallying call as well. But I believe the Freebane and war chant will be a lot stronger here. Will allow him to come out victorious, although he did split here, will do damage regardless here. And also sneaking all the way into the back to pick off a builder. XD, builder going down, as well as a furnace perhaps. Vele was going to do a reading from the Lord of the Rings books for us. Gotta do a book reading stream. Book reading ASMR, read all the books. although I'm not sure if that's even allowed. Alright, we'll lose a furnace there, although Talos not slacking. We'll have a pack of pikes doing some damage, perhaps. And now command points, Talos 400 to Rambi's 450. Rambi's doing a good job of expanding across the map, while Talos is really losing a lot of forces now from doing all these harassment. Although getting some damage done once again. Needs to really clean up these pikemen though back here before they do any more damage. We got 2 packs of Gondor archers out now for Rambi and some swords. He needs to get out of there. He needs to get out of that shield wall stance though. He's taking a lot of damage doing that right now. That's actually, there we go. Actually lost a battalion doing that, unfortunately. Getting some Zerkers into the fray. Zerker's not too bad, but he has archers out now. So, I'm not sure how well they will do here against a ton of archer fire. Alright, in the meantime we have Talos to 400 supply against 550 for Rambi. Looking pretty nice for Rambi though, in terms of expansion and eco, as well as the army count here. Let's see, army count, Talos 300 to 400, so double the army. Rambi doing a fantastic job at macroing up. Although these berserkers could do a lot of damage. Oh, not against a rally called force here. The berserkers are actually not doing too bad at all. Still taking out those archers. Took out a few of them. Still one Zerker alive, but he will get taken down from the pikes. Well, he will do a Wildman summon though to really clean that up, although Rambi over here doing some work. Doing some damage here and there. And it seems like Talos will do some damage up towards the top hand side as well, while he is going across the map, trying to spot out for some more farms. Talos will contest that little scouting party there. And taking out yet another farm once again. So many times this farm has fallen this game. On the other hand, we have an level 2 archery range now. He could get some Athelian rangers out. He also bought a hero. It's gonna be Boromir. Boromir is gonna be very effective in this matchup. Once he gets Horn of Gondor, he will be able to stun the whole entire army. Rambi trying to clean up there. Looks like he will. And will push these Urukai back with Boromir in the meantime. Gondor Archer is also cleaning up some Wildmen. And back at home, Talos, 2 racks. No heroes yet for Aizen, although finding an opening up here. And sneaking some of these Wildmen onto a builder. Will get a builder for his troubles here. Lamau. Losing that builder to Wildmen there. Whoopsie daisy. Big hit there. Boromir though in trouble. Does he have buff? He couldn't... if he had buff, he might have taken out Boromir there quickly. Although he might still get Boromir. He will use Palantir there to give them some speed. Ooh, Horn of Gondor being used. He might be able to get away now from doing that. Let's see how long this lasts. They do have Palantir, so they can still maybe catch up to him. Let's see. No, it lasts for like ever, actually. My goodness gracious. Nah. He will get away. Just in time. I just want to see Aragorn. Oh yeah, I want to see Aragorn as well. Not many people have been making him. Only Black Knight has made Aragorn in the tournament, I think, so far. Haven't seen him otherwise. You really do love to see Aragorn out on the field. But so far, just the Boromir. Nice fight there for Talos, though. Gonna be able to pick off those Gondor archers, as well as those Athelians with Lurtz. Lurtz doing a nice job. Gonna kill Boromir as well. Most likely, Carnage being used to really chase him down and do a crazy amount of damage to him. He will get him in the end. And Rambi, I'm gonna be calling the GG. GG, well played by both sides there. That's gonna tie up the series, and we're gonna go into an ace match. 1-1. Hype, hype. Alright. First ace match of the day. It's gonna make it a little bit more interesting to see who wins. What kind of strats they use, what kind of faction choices as well. Let's save that on up and get the next stuff set up. Why do I keep posting? I keep clicking on the automatic reaction. Alright, time to set everything up here. And we'll spin the wheel, but it's just jungles left. Nice. There we go, of course. Get jungles. Gonna be 1-1. Alrighty, we're all good to go. Setup, score updated, map selected. If you use alerts to kill Boromir with bow, you get extra EXP. Do you? I don't know. That would be kind of cool. Realist or immersive. Eisen against Angmar. Rambi switching back to his Angmar there. Alright, let's head right into that ace match. Gonna be Talos against Rambi, Isengard against Angmar. Selecting that Angmar. Once again, Rambi. Let us go. Alright, spawning in at the top hand side is gonna be the blue Angmar player, Rambi. And his opponent spawning in the bottom right hand side is going to be the red Isengard player, Talos. Alright, nice. Eisen against Angmar on jungles. This is going to be a glorious battle, ace match. And hey there, MP, привет, братан, как дела? Alright, epic ace match going into the thick of things here. Gonna have the Raxes for both. Nothing too cheeky as of yet. And let us see what these players decide to do. Gonna go into the pike opener for Talos, and of course, let's see what Rambi decides to do. Will he attack or will he creep? Or will he capture a signal fire maybe? Seems like he's gonna go on the offensive right to Talos' base. I'm gonna put on pressure right from the get-go. And nothing really here to really defend. This might actually do quite a lot of damage. You're gonna get one furnace perhaps? Most definitely will. The Urukai are not out yet. A little bit indecisive there, kind of going back and forth, trying to really calculate what to do. But we'll lose that. And he decides to go creep in the meantime. I mean, you really can't really stop that with pikemen. Can maybe get lucky and maybe snipe the thrall, but very unlikely. Urukai are gonna be out to really contest that though. Gonna bully them away for now. But quite a nice start by Rambi, getting that furnace right from the get-go. Hey there, Shanks, good to see you again. You still at the B-Day, or what's going on there? Tweeting in from the B-Day? Hey, 7 days, good to see you as well. How are you? Great to see you back on stream. How many series today? Quite a bit. Like 4 or 5 maybe. This one, I don't know. This one's like the 4th or 5th maybe. Who knows? I lost count. There's been so many. But a lot of 2-0s, so a lot of very quick ones. That's one thing to consider. They flew by. Actually, did they fly by? It's been 4 hours. Wow, 4 hours already? It didn't feel like 4 hours. Jeez. Crazy. Time flying by. While you're having fun watching some epic games. And now we're back. Nice. Yeah, I believe this is number 4, I guess. Perhaps just had so many fast ones as well today. Hard to keep track. I think this is the 9th. If that's the 9th game, maybe. Not the 9th series though. Alright, we're gonna have a buff here by Talos. Gonna be buffed and doing quite some damage here to Rambi. On the other hand, who took that? I'm not sure. I kind of missed that. Rip. Someone took the treasure over there. Someone was a pirate. Did Rambi snipe that? Or did Talos take it down? Who knows? Music is going strong though, and we're gonna have a... Wow, there's an opening there. Huh. That's actually interesting. I thought that was kind of closed off there. That means that mill is in trouble now. Although the Urukai are attacking the barracks. Ouch. It's a bit unfortunate there from Talos. That little micro there. Focusing the barracks instead of that mill. He could have gotten that. Most definitely could have. Command points, 450 for Rambi and 450 for Talos. Both still have War Chant as the only power. Although Wargeese doing damage across the battlefield for Talos did pick off the mill. And we have an engagement down here as well. Alright, Talos should be able to clean this up. He has a lot of wargs here, some swordsmen. This should be great for him. On the other side is Rambi getting a giant force ready to attack with. Talos has to pull away from that. He cannot contest with that just yet. It's a bit too big for him to handle. And he does clean this up in the meantime. Gonna kind of solidify his position here, grab some more reinforcements, and get ready to combat this big force from Rambi soon enough. Wargies though, gonna be moving across the field on both sides there. Gonna maybe spot some nice juicy farms along the way. Some nice juicy mills, they do indeed. Can I play next? I'll have to do a game or two. Not sure.
Incoming transmission.
But it cannot stay in the Shire.
Thank you so much, 7 days. But it cannot stay in the Shire, indeed. Appreciate that a lot, man. It really does help me a ton. Thank you for that. And welcome to the stream once more. Let's have that Shire action. Cannot stay in the Shire. Isengard will rule the day. Alright, Wargie's doing quite a lot of damage, though. Picking off... Seems like they might have gotten this one as well. Unless he didn't rebuild that one. But we got a big engagement here. Nice war chant from Isengard. Crebain as well. Although Fellwind is gonna rough them up a little bit, scatter them around. And it looks pretty good for Talos. The Warg Riders coming into play there. Gonna actually save his butt there. Gonna trample all of those axe throwers, which were dealing quite a lot to him. But looks like Talos is in a commanding position. He's gonna go on the attack now. Rambi has to get his forces together, even taking some damage back at home. Now we're gonna have 650 command points for Talos and 475 for Rambi. While they're though, I'm gonna do some work. But it looks a little scary now for Rambi. He definitely needs to kind of protect himself from this. Gotta protect those axe throwers. He does just barely. But this Isengard force is just so tanky, so hard to really deal with. Looks like Talos will retreat for now. Gonna save his forces and get on out of there while he still can. Wargs though doing quite a bit of damage. Still finding mills across the battlefield. Yeah, it's a bit odd for Rambi not to be making some doggos. Doesn't have those little doggos. Could be pretty good against Eisen. I mean, Talos has been building pikemen. So those little doggos could have been quite nice to have. Warg Riders have been pretty nice for Talos this game. Doing a lot of damage with them. Clearing up the vast majority of the axe throwers. Running into pikes there. Ouch, actually losing quite a lot of Warg Riders there from these kind of weak pikes there. Although Rambi finding an opening here, doing some damage, finding these furnaces here and there. Yeah, but we do have Lurtz joining the battlefield for Talos. Gonna be an outstanding choice for him to really get back into, or to solidify his position. Command points, 600 for Talos and 525 for Rambi. Rambi does have his 10 power point pick, while Talos does not. So Rambi does have something going for him in terms of power points. Seems like it's gonna be a Dúnedain summon on top of the crossbowmen. Double buff going down. But Rambi will take that out without too much of an issue there. Even LotR's falling there. Very nice pick off by Rambi. Extremely nice summon. Making use of those Dúnedains. And actually, is Rambi doing this? Look at this. He is coming back strong. He has a ton of guys here. And doesn't seem like Talos has too much left on the map. Losing that LotR's. Warg Riders could do some work, but there's a lot of pikemen on this side. Actually kind of splitting these forces up though. He will lose those Dúnedains. Could have been a lot nicer to stay together though, to protect them against these Warg Riders, but he will get a furnace there for his troubles. Not too shabby. And Talos didn't seem to do too much over there. Actually, we'll kind of defend this without taking too much damage. But compared with the number of forces they each have on the battlefield, Rambi has quite a bit more. Or will have soon enough. Command points, 600 for Talos. Did pick up Devastation. 675 for Rambi though. A little bit ahead on the power or the command points there. Nice finding those level 5 axe thrower battalions with those wargs. We're gonna be able to take them down along with Waldar. Also a nice pick off for Talos there, while also pressuring now. I mean, he has to be careful. Don't want to really lose these guys for free. Oh, Númenorians out now for Rambi. You love to see that. Those nice looking Númenorians coming out. They will tank a lot better. And will be quite effective against combat with the Urukai. Will definitely be a match for them. Seems like these Warg Riders still finding some prey. Feasting on some thralls. And lots of Isengard here. Guys, that's alright. We need May show match after this. I want to see how many lovers I've got. Probably none. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna have any show matches 30. We have so many games today. I'm not sure if we'll get some show matches going. Probably best not to. And we're gonna have a white summon from Rambi. I'm gonna be right on top of that entire Urukai crossbow force. That's gonna force Talos to really get on out of there. I mean, those whites will wreck you up, son. They are quite strong. And over here, Talos still being quite a nuisance to Rambi with those Warg Riders, doing a good job of making Rambi micro around and be on his toes at all times. Black Númenorians against Urukai, they should easily beat them.
I shall lead you well.
Númenorians easily beat Urukai. Karachas, I appreciate that follow, thank you so much, man. Alright, Talos moving on forward with a big force now. We have 675 command points for him. And 775 for Rambi though. Losing some Númenorians there, unfortunate. Well, Rambi does creep the troll for now. And a little bit of an engagement over here as well. Wargs taking down yet another mill for their troubles. And Talos will get yet another mill kind of close to Rambi's base, so that's gonna put him 625 to 725 command points. I'm not sure Rambi can really contest this, although he is gonna do a pike summon from LotR, summon Hillman, level 5 ability there, right on top of the crossbows.
We must stand as one.
And Lurtz is gonna join into the action here with Carnage, gonna do a massive amount of damage to those pikemen, actually clearing up all of them, and he will get out. Should be able to, yeah. Crossbows have him covered. And a Hillman or a Wildman summon going down for Talos as well there. Also appreciate that follow, Solo. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Or thank you. Alrighty, what do we have here? Nice engagement here by Talos. Also, an engagement here by Rambi. Trying to do some damage against these lumberjackers there. A little bit scary here for Rambi though back at home, but he has so many barracks, has 4, and a troll and wolf den. He can definitely reinforce himself if he wants to. Actually, Morgamir out too now for him. Quite the pick up. It's gonna be very useful, although Zerkers are out on the field and could contest that Morgamir and a wall dart. Oh, May Shadow against Maddie's Mercs. That's gonna be a showdown of the century. That's gonna be a tricky one. Two great powers there, going head to head. Can't wait to see that one if that does happen, which, I mean, really could happen. A very high chance. Talos seeming like he picked up some lumberjackers with his army. Send all the boys into war. Why the heck not? You're Isengard. Send them in. They'll tank you. Or tank for you for a second. For a nanosecond. 60 health. Gonna send them back though. In the meantime, 775 command points for Talos and 825 for Rambi. Gonna have a Dúnedain summon coming out of Rambi though. Gonna both buff, I believe. Did they both buff? I believe they did. Not quite sure what kind of fiesta action is going on here. I believe Rambi is winning this. He definitely is. Whole community is in chat right now. I mean that in a good way. Oh yeah, lots of great people here to watch the games. Got everyone on board. I'm up for anything, anytime. Yeah, I'm not sure about today, because it's already been going for quite a while. Maybe next time will be a good time for that. I still need to grab food soon. Potentially have another series after this one, and that's probably going to be the last one for the day. It's been a fantastic day for games today, that's for sure. Coom the Bad Warriors coming in. Alright, Talos doing well. Still harassing, although Blight has been used here, but it seems like it did a little bit. There are some whites out. From that, quite a bit of whites actually. It did a little bit there, and Talos has to kind of wait until they leave the battlefield. Needs to wait until they expire. You definitely do not want to fight whites though. Those are some scary creatures. They will tear you a new one. Even tearing this lumber camp a new one there. And let's see. Warg Riders with Sharku. Still doing a little bit of damage, but it seems like Rambi is pushing on through now. Doing some great damage. Morgamir level 2 now as well. And let's see if Talos can save this mill or this furnace. Yes, he will. Nice save there. Although we have some Dark Rangers coming onto the battlefield, which will be quite problematic, especially since he does have wind. Could do some nasty combos there. And doing a nice backdoor in the meantime. So that's gonna put Talos at 750 to 875. He does have Fuel of Fires though, getting quite a nice eco boost now. But he lost a lot of Lumberjackers though. Even losing another one up here actually is kind of hurting him quite a bit. That Fuel of Fires is kind of becoming a little bit useless. Ouch, losing a lot of wargs there too. Chasing Morgamir down. Very unfortunate, but he will cripple him down. And will Sharku be able to finish him off? Doesn't look like it. And we have a white summon with Felwind going down. To really solidify Rambi's position in this game. Seems like Rambi is doing fantastic this match. Putting on quite the performance. Doing extremely well, excelling with Angmar. Rambi is doing exceptional with Angmar lately, it seems like. Gonna try to do some damage here. It's gonna be snowbinded though. And Talos is in a bit of a pickle here at home base. Losing some important important eco buildings there. Ouch. It's gonna hurt him a lot. Although, Wildman Summon going down in Rambi's base will be able to get some of these level 2 mills.
I shall lead you well.
That's gonna be very nice for him if he does get at least 2 or 3 of these. Might allow him to pull back into an even match. Sharku, ouchie. Ouch. Sharku going right into a fork. Some pikemen forks there. They're gonna eat some Sharku for breakfast. Any second. And we have Lurtz also getting a bit wounded. There's a lot of action on the map. It's so hard to tell when it's happening. Seems like it's dying down a little bit though. Art Vandalay, appreciate the follow, man. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate that. Alright, that puts Talos to 675 command points to Irby's 800. Still no new powers coming out from either player just yet. Stone and Iron, I heard that. Which means, what is that, a catapult or no, that's some Stone and Iron. Who says that? Don't even know. Thought it was a catapult that said that, but I don't think so. Hwaldar though, level 7 though, has summon Hillman soon enough. And Lurtz could be in trouble here, needs to pull on back. Seems like Rambi is kind of solidifying his position around the map. Kind of choking out Talos for now. Keeping him in his base for now. And he does have that Felwind combo ready to go. Rangers at level 2. Can use it now if he does decide to do that. There he goes, he buffed and uses it and uses the Felwind. Ouchie. Big damage going down. That is gonna be a A ton of damage going down there. But that was not all of Talos' force, by no means. So he will still have some Warg Riders and Charku. They will be able to have a clean sweep at these Dark Rangers here, but they decided not to go in. For some oh, they went for these guys instead. Alright. He has a ton of Rangers out though. Holy moly. Those will get cleaned up though. And Morgamir coming back. Almost level 3. Oh, he did have Waldar here, right? So he could just protect them quite nicely. Didn't even have to do too much there anyways. In terms of defending them. And looking very good now for Rambi. Pushing on in. It seems like alerts went down once again. That's gonna put Rambi in a extremely good position now. Talos is still trying to get some damage done, but this is a bit too much to handle. Rambi playing very, very great this game. Warg Riders are getting pushed back now. And Avalanche being used right on the fort there. Actually bringing down a lot of production with that Avalanche as well. Wow, Avalanche actually has been picked up there quite quickly actually. Talos wasn't even close to his level 25 there. He did pick up a few extra powers. Do they have the same? I think they do. Well, a little bit more. And GG's being called there. Fantastic ace match between the two players, Talos and Rambi. Rambi though, taking it down 2-1 in the end there. Fantastic performance by his Angmar there. GG's indeed.